Hey, Trojans, welcome back. Coach Wykstra here. I hope that you and your families are doing well this first week of May. Make sure you're taking advantage of this incredible spring weather and get outside for some physical activity daily. Our topic for this week is the 6 skill components of fitness. Previously, we talked about the health components of fitness, which are body composition, cardiovascular endurance, flexibility, and muscular strength and endurance. Remember, these are ways that we can measure a person's overall fitness. These components are important for everyone, no matter their age, gender, ability level, or Olympic aspirations. Remember, when you improve your cardiovascular endurance, you strengthen your heart and reduce risks for future heart disease. When you work on your flexibility, it helps you maintain range of motion in day to day activities. Continually improving the 5 health components of fitness is crucial for your lifelong health and happiness. The skill components, on the other hand, are ways for you to improve your performance in whatever fitness activity you are choosing to do. They are agility, balance, coordination, power, speed, and reaction time. I'll go into each of these individually, but what I want you to think about is how these skills can be used to improve the sport or activity you're choosing to do. For example, anyone can go for a jog to get their heart rate up, but not everyone may be wholly focused on speed in order to improve their 5K time. On the other hand, sports specific training like ballet is going to spend a lot more time on balance work than I will, but I still want to be able to balance when I'm on a ladder putting up Christmas lights or having fun on the slack line at the climbing gym. So, while the 5 components of health are universally important to everyone, the intensity of the skill components may be different for people based on their interests. The first skill component is agility. Agility is your ability to move your body quickly and with control. We often think about how easy it is you can change directions. Think about a basketball or soccer game. The athletes have to be able to move in every direction and at multiple levels. They have to jump, slide, and backpedal, all in response to the ball and other players. Unfortunately, a lack of muscular strength and agility can often lead to knee injuries in soccer and other sports. If you're interested in improving your agility, ladder drills and cone drills are very helpful. Think hopscotch or slalom as fast as you can. The next component is balance. We all know what balance is, especially when we don't have it and fall over. Sports that require a lot of balance are dance, gymnastics, yoga, rock climbing, skateboarding, and one of my favorites, stand up paddleboard yoga. Take a board bobbing around in the water and then try doing yoga on it. Talk about a workout. In fact, now that I think about it, there are very few sports that don't require balance. Maybe swimming? But we use balance in everyday life as well. Just standing and walking requires balance and shifting your center of gravity. Running, jumping, landing a jump, being jostled, all of these require balance. You can do lots of things to improve your balance, from standing on one foot to doing yoga. The bonus is not only are you improving your balance, but quite likely your strength as well. Next is coordination. You all have been practicing coordination since you were an infant and tried to put your hand in your mouth. This is the ability to see something like a ball or a frisbee and respond with your hands and feet to get it where you want it to go. Think of all the sports that require hand eye coordination, like basketball, football, volleyball, badminton, archery, golf, frisbee, and my favorite, softball. And other sports that require foot eye coordination, like soccer, dance, skateboarding, and martial arts. Coordination is necessary for serious athletes and for those of us who just want to play a quick game of pickup. Unfortunately, there are no shortcuts, and the best way to improve coordination is through sport specific practice. Power is a combination of strength and speed. It's about how fast you can generate a max force. Olympic weightlifters use brute strength and short bursts of speed. But the same can also be said for gymnasts and football players. I use power in martial arts when I'm breaking boards. You can also see power in spiking a volleyball or jumping for a rebound in basketball. The best ways to improve your power is with plyometric training, which typically involves a lot of jumping and quick burst movements. The next component is speed, which is pretty self explanatory. It's how fast you are. We think of speed mostly in reference to running, things like races, running for a touchdown, or for a breakaway layup. But speed is also important in other sports like swimming, cycling, sparring, and skiing. One of the best ways to increase your speed in running is to try fartleks. I know it's a silly sounding name, but an example of it would be where you jog for 30 seconds, then sprint for 30 seconds, and repeat that over and over during a run. HIIT training, or high intensity interval training, is also important. In HIIT training, you work as hard as you can for a specific time, like 30 seconds or a minute, and then follow it with a short rest or a lower intensity activity for a few minutes before ramping up the effort again. The last component is reaction time. This refers to how quickly you can respond to something. It's a real mind to body connection. Your eye sees something, your brain interprets it, and then your body moves according to your brain's interpretation. It can be as simple as seeing something out of the corner of your eye and lifting your arm to block your face. In the context of sports, however, it's not just a reaction to protect yourself, but a reaction to further the game. In other words, rather than just lifting your arm to block the incoming ball, you lift your arm to catch the ball, all the while thinking about where you plan to throw it after having caught it. In many cases, reaction time is more than just this mind body connection, it's also knowledge of the game. For example, a softball player who has played for several years can almost instantly interpret where the ball is going after the smack of the bat and quickly move themselves to the ball in order to make a play. A novice player may struggle to gauge where the ball is going and therefore have delayed reaction time. So, oftentimes, improving your reaction time really comes down to practice and experience in your activity of choice. Improving your overall fitness through the five health components is important no matter what type of sport or exercise you choose to do. But if you want to improve your performance in the activity of your choice, you'll need to determine which of the skill components you want to improve and work out accordingly. Remember, all sports and activities require a combination, if not all, of these skills. For example, as I said before, I love paddleboard yoga, so I need to work on my balance, coordination, and reaction time to a wobbly board. But when I'm sparring in martial arts, I need agility, balance, coordination, power, speed, and reaction time. I need all of them. So this week, as you complete your fitness logs with the activity of your choice, make sure to indicate which skill component your exercise used or worked to improve. And have a great week and go Trojans.